Did you know that P. Diddy and Donald Trump had a pretty freaking close relationship for a very long time? Which really explains why he tried to accuse Kamala Harris of being connected to Diddy, and why Republicans are trying so hard to make it seem like Democrats are somehow involved. But in reality, no politician has a bigger connection to Diddy than Donald J. Trump. Aside from the hundreds of photos that are of Donald Trump and Diddy together at many events, going back to September 30th, 1997, where he attended a restaurant opening and is seen in photos with P. Diddy and Clive Davis, who is rumored to have taught Diddy everything he knows and is way worse. And yes, Donald Trump is also seen in multiple photos at multiple events with Clive Davis as well. But I didn't fully expect to learn just how close Trump and Diddy were. In an article written in 2000, Nancy Jo Sales wrote a profile on Donald Trump for Vibe. In that article, she talks about how close Trump and Diddy's relationship is, and talks about how Trump went to Diddy's birthday party where he walked in early at 10 and sat on Diddy's throne. The party had strippers and plexiglass, and by midnight, Donald was still sitting on the throne in the VIP section when security asked him to move, where he said Sean wanted him to sit with him. And then the article goes on saying, cut to Puffy and Donald shaking hands at the Polo Grounds in Long Island's exclusive Hamptons residential area, thumbing their nose at all those stuffy longtime residents who, not so many decades ago, would have found some convenient way to keep either of them from attending their lawn parties. Now these very same people routinely pull out all the stops to try to get into one of Puffy's Hampton parties, where Trump can always be found. And the 17-year-old Ivanka helps us get an even better idea of their relationship when she asks, how weird was it walking into my dad's booth in the US Open and seeing Puff Daddy there? And here's a photo from that. And she goes on saying, or going to the Grammys, the phone rings and my dad's like, yo Puff, what's up? And I'm like, you are not talking to Puff Daddy. And Trump became so close with Diddy that Diddy and J-Lo celebrated an Easter at Mar-a-Lago. Trump was also featured in Diddy's 29th birthday party video invite calling Diddy legendary, and went to his 30th birthday party as well. And since then, they have been seen at many events together, at gallery openings, at hotels, and it seems like Trump's entire family is very close with Diddy, as you can see Ivanka talking to Diddy at a party in France, and her mom kissing Diddy's chain and hanging out with him in 2012 at Rico Love's 30th birthday party. Trump even hosted an Art for Life gala honoring Diddy at Mar-a-Lago. And even on The Apprentice, Trump said that he loved Diddy and said he was a good friend of his and that he is a good guy. And then asked Aubrey O'Day if Diddy was a good guy. She said, I don't want to answer that question. And then Trump responded, oh well, I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him. And keep in mind, Trump loves talking about essaying women, so there is no doubt that Diddy and Trump shared stories. And also, side note, Aubrey O'Day had an affair with Don Jr. after The Apprentice, and apparently Trump was not very happy with his son. Trump told his lawyer to tell his son that he had to stop seeing O'Day, and if he didn't, he would throw his ass out, which Junior freaked out and said, Eric had schmecks with some Miss Universe that was on Celebrity Apprentice on the table, and Ivanka has her own issues regarding sexuality, which as much as her dad talks about wanting to sleep with her, that makes sense. But now I'm wondering if Trump not wanting his son to keep seeing O'Day had anything to do with Diddy.